And David from Become Digital today. I want to talk about another feature for chatbots. Last time we covered stories and how they are basically the building blocks of your bot and the various features. So the next thing I want to talk about is Q&A. This can probably be called different things on different bot builders. So just be aware of that. Now, what Q&A is basically people are going to ask your bot questions, and of course, your bot does not natively know how to respond to them. It has to be programmed in so that the bot knows how to reply to your customers. So, example, how much how much is your services? So you can either reply with, say, an answer here, text. Um, right? So text or a block. So if the answer needs more comprehension and has a lot more variety, then a block is probably the best route to go. If it's just simple, then a text is easy. Or you can vary it. So the bot will randomly pick a reply from here. So another key aspect you need to think about though is people don't talk in one way. They may ask questions in various lingo. They may be from different regions, so they may ask it in a different way. You need to be very aware of that, and you need to compensate for that. So you can say something like, "What's your pricing?" So this is another way that someone might ask a question, and you need to incorporate as many of those as possible so that your bot does not become confused. Now, if your bot does become confused, up here in stories, you probably noticed this block called default. So, and you'll read it here, in case of unrecognized text. So this is where you can input what will happen. So sorry, first name, I didn't understand. So you can send them to, maybe some quick replies or add some buttons here that lead to a main menu that might prompt them with the answers if they don't understand. But there is also another feature here called inbox. And technically, this is not inbox per se, but this is human takeover, human passover. If you remember, we had a block here called takeover chat. So that's if someone got confused and say we wanted to take over chat. When they got confused, it would send us the chat and we would take that over and go and we would see the conversation in inbox. Now, inbox, you can see all, open, and closed. So all is any conversation. Open is, of course, ones that are open, and closed are the ones marked as closed. Now, down here, you need to be very aware here. So send and automate are different. Send is if you're having a continual conversation, which will then move it into open. Send and automate is if you want to send one reply and then the bot takes back over. So you need to be very aware of which one you're using because you don't want your bot butting into your conversation and confusing people. Now, another feature that I like in the inbox, I wouldn't necessarily call it a feature, but you making a bot smart is an ongoing process. There's lots of ways to do it, but you're going to see the way people talk and interact with your bot in here. So from that understanding, you can then use those new questions to add to your Q&A base so that your bot becomes smarter over time and is able to answer more questions. So let's go ahead and just make a quick block here so you can see what happens. So let's say our pricing is as follows. 1099 for our basic package. $99 for our mid-range package. Okay, so we have this block here. So now if we wanted, we can go back here. We can type what is your pricing. And you can go here and select a block. So I think that gives you a fair enough grasp of what Q&A is, and how the inbox works, and what human passover is, as we covered that last time as well. So that's all I have for you today. We will continue our learning process in the next lessons.